You're welcome to the drama part of the Old Fair Day. It's put together by the Fair Day Drama Group and the Youth Club. So we'll give them a round of applause before they start there. A lot of security here to my left, but anyhow, give them a rest of silence. This was written and produced by Andy Redican, and this is the third year in a row he's done it, so fair play to Andy and his team. So, best of order, it'll last about 20 minutes, and I hope there's no rain. Right.
Men and women of Drumkeerin, we must stand defiantly against the law, for the law can often be an ass. And that's what it'll be if we let them send 3 young starving children away to be locked up in industrial institutions. Now, prisoners for those unfortunates who end up in there. Men and women of Drumkeerin, stand together.
Jimmy, get easy, shut up and get out of here. Okay, get out of here if you know what's good for you. And don't you ever come back.
I will not, guard. This is my town. No one tells Jimmy the daft one to shut up. Cut your stick, get out of here and don't come back. If I know what I mean.
Come on, Jimmy! Come on, Jimmy! Come on, Jimmy!
And ye stand your ground.
You!
You want to see 3 young starving orphans being sent away to be locked up in industrial institutions, become prisoners and slaves for that? No, you don't, do you?
You! No, we do not! We do not!
Jimmy, get out of here. And don't you come back.
Let him go, guard! He's harmless! Let him go! He's harmless!
Harmless. Harmless. He's good for nothing. He's good for nothing.
Jimmy is right. We just cannot stand here and let the law send away 3 poor orphans to be sent off to institutions. Think of what will happen to those little ones if they go to those institutions. Think of the widow. They must not go into that courthouse.
Would you have a bit of humanity? What would you do if you were starving?
The law is the law, and the law must take its course. So Jimmy, get out of here.
I'm sorry, he's not leaving here anyway. He's staying right here.
Sorry, guard, he's not leaving here.
He has every right to be here.
I'm with you, Jimmy.
And I'm with you too. Over my dead body will be a trial.
Don't, women, keep it up.
And over my dead body too. Now, what would you do if you were hungry and you ate something? Come on. No?
I see the widow Shanley and her 3 little orphans being driven out by the limbs of the law. Men and women of Drumkeerin, show your mettle. There will be no trial here today.
Here comes the judge.
We won't let him through.
No, we'll let him through, but he'll sit on his own inside. So nobody else is going to pass us. So therefore, they can't say that we obstructed the course of justice.
Come on, Judge.
Ladies and gentlemen of Drumkeerin, here comes our poor unfortunates. Think of what will happen to those poor little ones if they go into that court. Think if they're brought off and if they go into the court, they will come out in chains to be sent off to an institution. Think of what that will do to those poor little ones. Think of that poor widow. If those kids are taken from her, they must not go in there.
Please don't let them take my children away. We had nothing to eat, so they stole a few spuds. What would you do if it was you, starving, perished with no food in a broken down out hovel?
Let me go, please let me go. I don't want to be sent away. I promise I'll do anything good to you to feed us. I snare rabbits, fish, gather berries, anything. I'll keep working in this patch, growing potatoes, turnips and cabbage. Let me go, who will look after Mommy?
Enough of the winter begging. You should have thought of the consequences before you snuck into Mitchell's potato pit and stole his potatoes.
Kind of rowdy, shame on you, and look at the winter and begging. What would you do if you were starving, dying with the hunger, and famished and cold?
The law is the law.
The law is the law. Is that all you can say, Garvey? You're shouting the law is the law. Well, that's true, but sometimes the law is an ass. Now, what would you do with an ass?
Get the pop on your ass and you're right away. And if he doesn't cooperate, you give him a good kick up the hole.
Help! Help!
Let the children go. They're innocent and starving.
Innocent! They've been accused of stealing, and we have our orders to bring them to court. They didn't appear at the last sitting. We have to make sure they appear this time. We have to follow the law, man.
Please, please, I'm begging you. Don't take them to court, please.
Please don't bring them. We'll never do anything like that again.
We won't be going, Eileen. I'm not afraid to go before the judge. I'll ask him what would he do if he was starving, dying of hunger, with no food for 3 days.
I'll take that.
Well, I'll not beg.
You won't be before him. He won't let you.
You children, Redican, how would you feel if your children were sent away to industrial school? You wouldn't let it happen.
Help! Help!
Oh, seriously, no.
Look, we have to deliver them to the court. So stand out your way. We don't want to use these. So stand out your way, please.
Stand ye now for Drumkeerin's glory. Stand ye now for Portugal's cause. We can't let the children go to prison.
Help!
Help!
Man,
I don't get it.
ha! Give them a good clap there!
Freedom! 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 Help!
Freedom! Freedom!
Freedom! Freedom!
Freedom!
Come on here, girl. They will not let us take in the children to be tried. Okay. Well then, we'll try them out here. Bring them forward.
Please, please, Judge, Your Lordship. My children and me were starving. I'm a widow woman with no means of support, just an acre. We live in a hovel. We haven't eaten in 3 days. So we took a handful of potatoes and an armful of turf. We'd no way to boil the potatoes.
You know that we're at this.
No.
No, sir, she did not. We're out looking for berries. Our dog died, so we'd no way to catch a rabbit.
What happened to the dog?
He died from hunger, sir. We had nothing to give him, mister.
But you know you shouldn't stay.
But, sir, if you were starving for 3 days and had no food, and you saw some potatoes, would you not be tempted like us?
We were so hungry, sir, and so cold, fainting and shivering.
Sir, would you not be tempted to take some?
I'm not on trial here today. You are for stealing, and you must be punished.
I beg you, don't send them away.
We're honest with what we did. We won't ever do it again. That was almost a year ago. We won't ever be cold or hungry again. I may be young and small, but I can work. We have potatoes, turnips, cabbage and carrots growing, and we have turf from the bog.
Mary and me spread the top and pushed them along with Peter and Mammy.
So, If you send us off to an institution, our mother will have no do the work, and she'll starve again.
And she'll weaken away, and then we'll have no ground.
Let them go!
Let them go! Let them go! Let them go! Let them go!
Let them go! Let them go!
You promise you won't steal again?
We promise!
I promise they will never touch anything that doesn't belong to them again.
Okay, all right. I'll apply the Probation Act. I believe you that you won't steal again. But if you do, the next time, it'll be serious.
There'll be no next time.
Thanks, sir. Thanks, sir. I'll pray for you every night.
Okay, you're free to go. Court adjourned.
He's a jolly good fellow, for he's a jolly good fellow, for he's a jolly good fellow. Hip hip hooray! Hip 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 hooray!
And then never will
Sail away, Rover, no more, and it's no day never, no day never, no more. When I sail away, Rover.
Just a moment. Thank you for being a good audience and taking part here where Jimmy the Daft was Graham McTighe doing his first ever acting. Great man. The first policeman you saw was Joe Whipple. I'm sure you have seen him often and often. The next man you see was Paddy Joe Daly as Mike Boyle. And Paddy Joe made a great start last year in our 3-act play and did an outstanding job. Fair play to him. And the find of this series is young Morgan Lawton, the young fella, who had his chest out. Fair play to him. Alice was one of our own again, Marisa McGovern. And we made another good find in this. We made another great find in Maria Gallagher. Maggie Riley, we were to have Josephine Pike was to do it. She wasn't so well. And Anya Bohan stepped in at the end and did a great job. That won't be hard for Anya. She's involved down the years. Well done, Anya. Okay, the first guard coming up the way was Guard Rowley, and that was Aaron Wynn. And the young fella with him, the snotty young fella, the good brave young fella, was Peter, was Alan Drugan. Following up on that very quickly was the widow, and she has only making her second appearance in drama around here, and that was Emma McHugh. Fair play. Then the next guard to come on the scene was Guard Egan, Kieran Kelly, who has been with us on a number of occasions. And one of the first little ones, the judge who came in here, this very promising and very sympathetic judge, Thomas McHugh. Right, the two little ones, the first one was Little Mary, was Andy Redican. I wonder where she comes from. And the next one, two of them, the next one was Shannon Gallagher, who never was taking her first appearance on stage. Now, and the old man, who was it? I can't name all the ones that took part, but the young club, you saw
saw them all coming there. It was an idea to get young people involved, and they're going to open up this as their official residence. They have been doing a lot of work on it, and we wish them well. That's going to be, they've just spent a lot of money on it, they've done great developments inside, and that's going to be the home of, they have these names now, a cafe or something, I don't know what it is, but it's the youth club home. So, well done. Thanks everybody for coming. Right. Thank you very much.